British players taking their trade overseas doesn't often work out. Of course, you have the likes of David Beckham, Kevin Keegan and Gareth Bale who have made the switch look effortless. Even the new guard led by Real Madrid's Jude Bellingham and Munich's Harry Kane are enjoying stints outside the United Kingdom. But that has not always been the case. An array of British footballers have made the jump abroad. Jordan Henderson was hit with heavy criticism over his move to the Saudi Pro League side El Ettifaq, a club that saw him link back up with former Liverpool teammate Steven Gerrard. As captain of the Reds, Henderson won countless trophies for the Premier League outfit before opting for the ever-growing riches of the Middle East. After failing to adjust to life in Saudi Arabia, showcased by his measly 4 assists in 19 games, Henderson has returned to European football with Ajax after just 6 months since his switch. 33-year-old midfielder will be hoping to secure a spot in Gareth Southgate's England plans for Euro 2024. Up to this point though, his preparations couldn't have been worse. This is a subtle reminder that Jonathan Woodgate, an 8-cap England international, played for the Spanish Titans Real Madrid after he joined for 11.58 million back in the summer of 2004. Mental, right? Once hailed as one of the most promising defenders in European football, his move to Spain flattered to deceive, largely thanks to his persisting injury woes. Woodgate even tipped up to the Bernabeu nursing an injury, which meant that it took over a year for him to make his debut for the club. How did that go? Well, he scored an own goal and then was shown a red card after 2 bookable challenges, all while Spanish publication Marca voted him the worst signing of the 21st century. Ouch. Michael Owen endured a rocky move to Real Madrid in the same summer, though Owen's stint in Spain came to an end after just one campaign, signing for a fee around the 10 million mark after years of success with Liverpool. The former Red spent the best part of his Madrid spell warming a spot on the bench. Owen tended to impress when introduced off the bench, but it was not enough to see him extend his stay in the Spanish capital for more than one season. He finished with 16 goals in 45 outings and returned to England to earn his corn at Newcastle United in 2005 for a fee of 18.75 million. Thanks to a stint in the Premier League with London duo Chelsea and Arsenal, Ashley Cole is considered one of the greatest defenders in the division's history, but that didn't prevent his move to Roma in the summer of 2014 becoming unforgettable. What was expected was that left back would go straight into the fold, though that was far from the case, and his switch eventually became a disastrous one. After 16 games and no goal contributions in the Italian capital, Cole was released from his contract a year earlier than expected, certainly a move to forget for the 107-cap Englishman. After scoring goals for fun for the Merseysiders, a move to Juventus beckoned for Ian Rush, and given how easy he found bulging the back of the net in England, it only seems unavoidable his free scoring habits would translate into his life in Italy. However, 40 outings and just 13 goals later, the Welshman's move to Turin was considered one to forget. Rush spent a campaign with Juventus before returning to Liverpool. He once described his one-season stint abroad perfectly, stating, "I couldn't settle in Italy. It was like living in a foreign country." Oh, Ian. Mark Hughes became a name in the weird and wonderful world of football for his second stint at Manchester United, but his first spell, which strung across 1983 and 1986, ended with him joining Barcelona for 2.58 million, the same time as England cult hero Gary Lineker. That said, the Welsh talisman was often utilised out of position, and hence why he chalked up just 5 goals in 37 games with the Catalan Titans. Then loaned to Bayern Munich, where he struggled again to find form. Hughes returned to the 13-time Premier League champions to enjoy a second trophy-laced spell. Before Dennis Law became a hero of Manchester United, he had to endure a spell in Italy for Torino after arriving at the Turin-based club from Manchester City for a measly, at least in modern times, 100,000. The striker suffered greatly from homesickness. While in Italy, Law was involved in a car crash with teammate Joe Baker, and that is believed to be the start of the end of his stint away from his homeland. He went on to plunder 10 goals in 28 games for them. Returning to England for Sir Matt Busby's Manchester United, Law became an all-time great on the right side of Manchester. You know the rest, don't you? Aaron Ramsey's career has been ruined by frequent injuries, with his broken leg suffered against Stoke City in 2010 being infamous in football history. Nevertheless, the Welshman had a decent 369-game stint with Arsenal in North London before deciding to move to Juventus in Italy. Unfortunately, his time at Juventus didn't unfold as planned, with only 6 goals and assists each in 70 appearances. In his first season, Ramsey played a mere 97 domestic minutes, finding himself on the bench for the old lady. The limited playing time led him to depart start for Rangers after enduring 2.5 challenging years. Have we overlooked any Brits? Feel free to drop a comment below and make sure you smash that subscribe button. Till next time.